Let's talk about Chelsea Football Club transfer window because Chelsea has been really active during this transfer market. We signed a lot of good players and we sold some of them. And of course, we're going to talk about our preseason friendly games. Yes, Xavi Alonso and Chelsea played their first friendly game against Western Sydney Wanderers Football Club. And we won big, 6-4. I know people will say just wonders you beat a club that nobody know. Yo, the last time Arsenal, Liverpool, and United played this team, they all lost 1-0. So beating wonders is not for everybody. That being said, the focus of this video will be on the transfer market because for so long, Chelsea Football Club fan and all the enemy, the people who criticize us, including me, were asking for two things: a leadership in this team and an experience. Because when they took over, they decided to sell everybody. Their coach, the cooker, everyone, they sold everybody and instead of buying kid to bring to bring into this club. 22, 23. At some point, if you were 25, you're not signed for Chelsea. And they decide to pivot. They decide to change their mindset a little bit because of Xavi Alonso. So we're going to see where we're going next. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2026 Chelsea Football Club transfer market analysis. And of course, Xavi Alonso first game. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not already subscribed, make sure and do me a favor. Subscribe, like, and share this with your friend. Stop being greedy. It's just a like and subscription. It doesn't cost you anything. It will help me bigly. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, let's just dive into the game. I think we can talk about the game a little bit. Mostly was young kid playing, right? We have some kid that played. It's their first game for Chelsea Football Club, so it's not even that important for me because I would say, okay, Jao Pedro did a hat trick. Good for him. We have some young kids scoring left and right. It's beautiful to watch. The only negative was like Romeo Lavia did not play because he was injured. But Xavi Alonso said he's gonna be ready for Saturday. So I don't know what is wrong with that dude. But we're gonna talk about it because the transfer market pretty much addressed those because we signed a lot of players. So far, this season we signed officially 4 players. That's what we signed some kid those went to the academy, for Cobham. So I'm not counting them as official signing because they are in the 16, 17, right? But the official player that are proven professional athlete that joined Chelsea Football Club this year is Marco Palestra from Genoa, right? He from Genoa. He's a good midfielder, box to box. He's a kind of, he's good. He's a kind of really good. And of course, we have Giovanni Cuenda. I don't think that is not new signing. We signed him last year. He was playing for Sporting. We signed him and then he stayed for 1 year in loan. And now he's just joining his club, his parent club. So, but he's new player from Portugal. He's a winger. So he's gonna be there with Estevao Williams in the left side with Jao Pedro. No, not Jao Pedro Neto. Yo, we have too many Neto. We have too many Jao in our team. And of course, Maxence Lacroix has been officially signed for Chelsea, but he did not come yet. Maybe he's in vacation or whatever. They're doing some paperwork. So we're going to he's a center back. We've been talking about center back for years. Like, we have a Bajasile, Axel Disasi, and we have a Tosen. Yo, like Adrabio Tosen. We were struggling in that department. The defensive line, like, we weren't good. We conceded too many goals, even though we conceded 4 against Wonders. But, it's something like I think he's a good addition to the club. And Maxence Lacroix, he's a hard-on man. He's a very defensive, tactical. Like on the air, we were lacking in that last season. I think he's gonna compensate that. Him and whoever he play alongside, if he's a Trevor Chalobah or if he's Levi Cowell, because I think Cowell will play, right? And of course, he's gonna join for Chelsea. 52 million fee, but for me, it's a good addition, even though he's not there yet. But everything is done, all right? He just need to sort out those paperwork and he's gonna join the team. And of course, Danny Welbeck, the agreement in principle on a 2 years deal, that is already been official because Brighton let him go to Chelsea. He's gonna join for Chelsea because there is a gentleman agreement between the club and the player. So he's gonna join us for free. And I'm pretty sure his wage won't be that high. He's 35 years old. He's a very experienced player because last season Chelsea was struggling in terms of experience. We score goal, we lose them. or we get caught for no reason because there is no leadership. Our main leader was Rich James. He's always injured, and the other one is Caicedo. He doesn't talk that much, and you have Fernandez. He's just aggressive. Like I know a lot of people say, a lot of people will criticize him, but hey, we don't like him when he play for Argentina, but hey, he's our player, right? He's a Chelsea Football Club player. He's one of the best midfielder in the world. It's those he's a those type of player when they're in your team, you like them. But if they are not, yeah, you don't like them. Just like Diego Costa type, right? And Chelsea Football Club like player like that. So he gonna be a really good addition there, right? Daniel Welbeck is 35 years old. He played for Arsenal. Another Arsenal player joining Chelsea, even though he played for Man United before that and played for Brighton. He won the Premier League, so he know how to win a trophy. And he know the Premier League. He played the Premier League his whole life. So you won't tell him, oh, how it's tough, you have to be like that. No, he already know that. He grew up in that environment. So that's a good addition to our front attack. Because Liam Delap, I saw him yesterday in this friendly game. He doesn't look good. I think we need to sell him to Everton or send him to loan to Ipswich Town, something. He need to go gain some experience because we gave him a lot last year. He didn't give us anything back. But I think Danny Welbeck will be able to help because João Pedro will be the starting player. I think Danny Welbeck just gonna be there for 10, 20 minutes, right? So I don't think Danny Welbeck will be playing like 20, 30 game of the season. No, we won't even have that because like we have too many players. And of course, his experience will be a huge asset for the team for those young kids because our player, everyone is under 25 or 26. The only player we signed since 2021 that are over 26 is Maxence Lacroix, Danny Welbeck, and soon to be Jordan Henderson. Talking about Jordan Henderson, you're gonna come from Brentford. He had a good season. Hey, he played more than 2,000 minutes, and we know him from Liverpool. He's a really solid player. Even though he went to Saudi, took some money, and then he came back. But we know his leadership skill. Even Klopp used him for that. He wasn't like the player that start every time at the end of his career at Liverpool, but he was there to help the team. And Thomas Tuchel used him in the national team to help him maintain that dressing room, like Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, and all those players. So his leadership skill is really needed. And Chelsea Football Club, instead of going buying some ribby motivational speaker, they brought some player who is an active player. They are not retired. These guys are playing, so they can help sometime in the midfield. So him coming, if Lavia keep injured, getting injured, he gonna be playing sometime, all right? And of course, we have other player like right now. There's a lot of rumor. We want the guy from Brentford, I think. I forget this player name. He's a midfielder. There are two midfielder, and let me see the rumor what they say about the transfer target. So we are linked to some midfielder that can come supplement that, right? Because right now we have Enzo Fernandez. I think Real Madrid is not going for him, so we will probably keep him. And we will have Caicedo available. We're gonna have Romeo Lavia. I don't think he's going anywhere, and Lavia will be there. And you have Palestra is good. From he's a midfielder too. He can help. He can be like box to box midfielder or like behind the striker type of midfielder. So we are safe down there. And yeah, overall, I think Henderson will be just a dressing room mascot. All right, the guy who gonna say, "Hey, keep your head up." Last season we got like 11 red card, 11 or 12 red card. That was a record. We had lack of discipline. And a player like that can bring that in. They can bring in discipline. They can bring in a grinta, like the sense of intensity, the sense of urgency to win games and or to control games. When you are losing it, you have to have someone there who's going to talk to the player on the pitch. We lacked that last season because everyone was 23, 24. Nobody know what was going on. People will say, oh, Enzo Fernandez won the World Cup. He won. He know how to win. Like, they will say our captain Rich James won trophy, but no, like they won trophy, but they're still young. They cannot handle the team alone, especially when Rich James is all the time injured. So like for me, these two additions are really good. And the other rumor, I'm not addressing rumor until I see official transfer, but I'm pretty sure this is almost 100% in. Henderson will join Chelsea just like Danny Welbeck. So overall, those are the players that we got in. So the player that we bought, like Morgan Rogers, is good. Like I'm happy this season. We got Morgan Rogers, Maxence Lacroix, Palestra, Coenda, and Bastoni. He's 18 years old. But overall, this player, they know what they're doing. Like we bought player that know the Premier League. Morgan Rogers, he don't need adaptation. He know the Premier League, he know the Champions League, he know the Europa League. So the dude is like a proven world player. You don't need to put anything more on him. So the signing are good. What we're gonna do on the pitch, that will depend on Xavi Alonso. Yesterday we saw his impact, but we conceded 4 goals. I think the signing will be good. I don't think if we had all our player starting, we would have conceded 4 goals. It's just friendly. So like just don't take it too seriously, right? It is friendly. So our first game will be against Fulham. We'll see. Before that, if we have any other player that coming in, we're gonna drop video about it. Because like everyone is working quietly or loudly. We see our neighbor like they're there. Tottenham signed a lot of bunch of player, and Arsenal are going for play, and then they stepping back. It's 100 million is too much. 85 million is too much. They want to Bruno. They're not getting it. They want to Vini. I don't think they're getting it. So we're gonna be there to talk about every single transfer rumor starting from now, because hey, club football is back. World Cup is over. It's time to talk about Chelsea Football Club. So let me know below, what do you think about this two official transfer, Welbeck and Henderson? Is it a good addition or it is just whatever? So let me know below. Talk to you soon. Peace.